I've heard really good things. This was developed by a small team of 5 over the course of a year. I think seems fine. Turn off that shit. Let's go with a large subtitles for blind people like me. I wish this had a number, because I don't know what the FOV is going to be. We'll reduce the visual flaring, though. I have no idea where this game comes from. Alright, let us begin. The Haunting of Joni Evars. A new game. And we'll choose slot 1. A tale from the worlds across the causeway.
No. I'm not sorry. You know what I've been through. How they left me. I'm happy for you that you got your shit sorted. I really am. But we're not the same. I know you think I'm in some kind of danger, E, but if you have something to say, just come out and say it. Stop with the mystical nonsense. Oh, and the pamphlets. I need an actual friend. God. This damn house. My family's been here for so long. Now it's just me. I feel like I'm holding on for something, but I'm not sure what. Not sure why. I don't know. That's it, I guess. You left your crock pot. I'll bring it to the shop tomorrow.
Okay. Do you like nature? Do you like relaxing walks through stock videos, such as the ones on screen right now? Well, I can tell you 100% what you would also like. Subscribing to the Crinks TV Patreon. Some have described it as a zen experience. Others have described it as the most relaxing experience of our entire lives. And you can see why. Wonderful, relaxing, chill videos with no screaming, no yelling, no horror. Just a wonderful, peaceful, relaxing time. If you want to hear beautiful sound bites like this, oh my god, we're all gonna die! Then you should subscribe. Link in the description. Make an orphan's dream come true. They don't get anything, but they'll be really happy if you subscribe.
What a day. Just want to unplug. Gotta set my back down. Then I can change.
Okay, settle in. Put away my bag.
These parts are taking up too much space. Really need to get them to the shop.
Okay, so we seem to be like a mechanic or something? Alright. I know, we're in our garage, I just realized. But we still might be a mechanic.
Lethality. Getting tired of whooping the computer's ass. I miss playing with Sarah. Tidy space, tidy mind. How many times? Call me Joni.
Thanks again for the quick patch job, Miss Evers. You're a lifesaver, but you really didn't need to give me the discount, but I won't complain. Charlotte. Okay.
Antoinette Dubois was a trailblazing character for women in horror. The sequel remains underrated to this day.
Beware the Scythe, May 1980.
That's better.
We definitely are a mechanic. A female mechanic in my video game? What is this?
Shit, I completely forgot. What a mess.
What the hell happened here?
It's not gonna clean itself.
Clean up the kitchen.
Catching up with Ede was great. Where did it all go sideways?
I guess this is
Ede
the
left
crock pot.
her crock pot. I'll get it back to her later. Once things have cooled off.
Okay.
Storm could get bad tonight. Always good to stay prepared.
Wildlife of Oklahoma.
Things
glad-
were so chill
Oh my God.
last night. Why'd she have to bring family into it?
I like the fact that clearing up's fairly easy. Significantly less. Wow, what did we do?
This was just an accident. I don't think Edith realized. I can't believe she brought this up. If anyone needs therapy, it's her.
Individual counseling, family counseling, grief counseling, and trauma counseling. Explore new horizons. This is like a murder scene, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What a mess. Who said you need to rinse?
That is the world's smallest dishwasher that I've ever seen.
It'd be nice if every mess could be solved with the press of a button, wouldn't it?
I'm just wondering where we take the trash out to. Here we go, it looks like.
Out of sight, out of mind. Better check the mail.
But yeah, I don't know anything about this game other than the fact that it has got rave reviews, and a lot of people have told me it's probably going to be in a lot of people's top 10s of the year for horror.
Huh. Guess I left the chair out.
But we'll see. Cunningham
This
House
house has
repairs.
stood for over a century. I think I can handle a few patch jobs.
We got hail damage, window caulking, flood repair, total of 4,600. I found out recently that one of my gutters had blown down due to all the storms we've been having, so I have to have that replaced soon, which really sucks. But at the moment, the weather's been too bad for anyone to agree to do it, so I've got to wait. This house is massive. Oh my god, it's huge. I don't know where the mail is. I don't know where the front door is. I don't know where the mailbox is. This house is absolutely massive. Wishing you a plain Ohio day.
What's this?
Hey sis, long time no speak. Greetings from
First
Ohio.
Edith, now this? Why
I
now?
hate when this is something that happened in The Last of Us 2 a lot. Characters talk over notes. Let me read it. Not what you were expecting, right? Well, you still can't gloat. It's temporary. I've moved to Plain City to be near Dad and Grandma. I'm worried about her. Dad's in denial, but I don't know. Yay, happy postcard. Write me back, jerkface.
Oh, I can't with all this. I'll deal with it tomorrow. I need to unwind. A movie or something? Yeah, that sounds nice. Old Faithful should do the charm.
Watch Attack of the Reapers 2. Oh, here it is.
Hello, Antoinette, my dear. Time for a trip to oblivion. VHS is the superior format. They could never get the color grading right. Seriously? You can't catch a break. Hang on, Nettie. We'll be running through portals in no time.
Bonk the TV.
This usually does the trick. That's not the movie. Is that my basement?
This is weird.
Edith's playing some kind of prank. Not in the mood, Ede. Did she really record over Reapers too? I'm done. This isn't my day. Cut your losses, Joni, and go to bed. And that's that, I guess.
We're just gonna dismiss that as like, oh well, never mind. I'm going to assume this is our room. I got the trophy, fell asleep in a haunted house. Is that spoilers? Chapter 2, Bump in the Night.
What the? Storm must have knocked out the power. Oh, where'd I put my phone? What? I know I plugged my phone in. Dead. I had half my battery left when I plugged it in.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Candles? I didn't light these.
You would immediately leave. You wouldn't be so fucking calm about this.
Maybe there's something on the TV about this.
No! Someone's lit candles all around your house. Why aren't you bothered by this? What?
Damn it. Power's definitely out. Better check the fuse box in the garage.
Why is she so calm? I don't understand.
Oh, flashlight will come in handy. Fuck. All the fuses blew.
And somebody lit candles all around my house?
I've got some spares around here somewhere.
And somebody lit candles all around my house. And somebody lit candles all around my house and filmed a video in my basement over my favorite VHS. Okay. Alright. I don't see any other fuses here at the moment, which is a bit worrying. God, we're such a nerd. Never catch me getting any of that nerdy nerd shit from Nerdville.
I know the fuses are somewhere in the garage.
Right then.
This is it. I thought I had more. Better than nothing. There we go. Back to the what? I must be sleep deprived.
You would never dismiss any of this. It's only begun.
Begun? What's begun?
You can't do this alone. Trust me, I
It's just
know.
an illusion. Stress. Sleep deprivation. It has to be.
Yeah, I like it when people prank hallucinations in front of my eyes.
Damn. TV must be on a different circuit. Ugh. Oh, what's happening? What's that sound? It feels like things in this room are whispering to me.
Remember.
Remember? Remember what?
Investigate the whispering objects.
We stopped making memories as time went on. After Mom left.
Are we gonna have a flashback if we look at enough of these?
Mom said we'd go on so many adventures together. Ugh, I was a kid. Young and dumb enough to believe her.
Okay, that's a traveler's guide to trekking in Switzerland. A classic novel for all ages.
They left me. They all left me. But it started with Mom. She was already gone by the time we took this picture. Mom and Dad used to travel the world. Then she left. Oh, I don't want to think about her. Why is this happening?
Investigate the strange picture frame?
Oh! Oh, it hurts. I can't stand wandering too far. Something about the whispering. What's that?
I don't know. Oh.
Picture frame?
Hi there.
Where did this come from? I recognize this. Mom. She and Dad went to Switzerland right before I was born. I thought I got rid of this. This picture. It's getting louder. I can't get it out of my head.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do here. Nothing seems to be... Oh, hang on. Do I have to put that in that? I do. There we go.
I remember a mother pregnant with her first child. She's hopeful, in love, but resentful. She's selfish. She's a liar, biding her time. Oh, I hate her. Oh, what was that? I remember. That wasn't entirely my memory. Not entirely. What the? Is that?
This is really weird. I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
I'm in the kitchen.
I think you might have just gone back in time to when this was our mother's house. Maybe. It's definitely different.
What the hell is going on? It's got something to do with the whispering objects. I know it. This is crazy, but what would Antoinette do in Attack of the Reapers? She would press forward, figure out what's happening, and break the curse. God, I hope there's not a curse.
Okay.
What the hell am I saying? This can't really
This
be
character is
happening.
way too pragmatic.
But it is. It is, and there's nothing I can do but play along for now. If I can't leave, I'll go deeper. Find more of these whispering objects. Most of the house is locked up. Never planned on seeing most of it again. I need to find the keys. Oh, studio keys nearby, in the dining room.
Alright, let's get the studio key from the dining room. We seem incredibly chill about this utterly crazy situation. Like, this is really, really crazy, and we're just like, whatever. Guess just gotta deal with it, guys! Just gotta deal with it! I forgot I had a flashlight. Just gotta handle it, everyone.
Ah, gotcha. This will open the studio door in the sitting room.
Okay. Like, people don't respond to this kind of thing like this. They're like, oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, I want to die. This is awful. This is hell. What's happening? Am I insane? Have I lost my mind? I don't understand. That's what they would be saying.
Key doesn't work on this one. Gotta go through the sitting room.
I thought I just did. I guess it must be up here if it's like the other... This is like off the sitting room, right? See, I wouldn't call this part of the sitting room, though. We are never finding this room, guys. Okay. Is this the sitting room? Apparently it is.
Dad's old studio. He left so much behind. Always making messes, never cleaning them up. Why didn't you just throw these away, Dad?
Okay, so our dad was an artiste.
What a mess.
I said artist, not autist, guys, by the way. Someone misinterpreted that in a recent video and was like, why are you talking about this? And I was like, I literally just said artist.
Happy clouds. Not a care in the sky. Yeah, the sky was definitely Dad's vibe.
Mr.
So that's why
Oh my
Dad
God.
stopped going.
I hate that.
For all the good it did him.
Mr. Evers, here at Open Plains Therapy, we do our best to flexibly cater our clients' appointment times based on their busy lives. However, based on your pattern of behaviour, we're sorry to say this. If you miss yet another appointment, we'll have no choice but offer you a slot in the next client or an extensive waiting list. I'm sorry it's come to this, but if you will not act, then we have no choice. Best regards, Stephen Von Gutt.
Dad has a lot of talent, but he could never finish anything.
Okay, so he was meant to go to the same therapy that it was proposed to us to go to, I guess? But it looks like he dropped out.
This thing again. It's like it's haunting me. Must be an extra print Dad had made. Not sure Dad ever held a job down for longer than a couple of months.
Dear Colson, we regretfully inform you that effective immediately your employment at Complete Foods is terminated. You have failed to meet the benchmarks set on your development plan. You repeatedly failed to give proper notice prior to being absent at work, and you've shown in the best cases indifference and in the worst willful negligence of the simplest tasks. You do not meet the high standards of efficiency and quality we require from all our associates at Complete Foods. Wishing you luck in your future endeavours, Jamie Ashton, Regional Manager. Lovely. It's like every job I've been fired from most jobs. Every job.
Mom had a strange way of asking for things. Don't blame Dad for ignoring her on this one.
Hey Cole, hope you and your girls are doing well. I'm going to be in San Luis Valley next week. It's about a 7-hour drive from Harvest. It's strange out here. Maybe think of old times. Maybe I'll see you and the girls, Lilith. So this is from our mother, I believe, after she left. After she kind of ditched this.
Are you kidding me? I've been searching for years to find these. Should have figured Dad had them squirreled away somewhere.
Okay, so it's mine and my sister's birth certificates.
There. Now I can get through if I need to.
Okay, so this goes out into that hole. Okay. I have been fired from nearly every job I had. I was out of work for a long time when I first started looking for work. I never had a job until I was 22. It took me a long time to get into work, but once I started work, I haven't been out of it since. Because I guess I've been good at blagging my way through most scenarios, even when I'm not very good.
Dad always got lost in his work. Grandma and I dragged a mattress in here for him. He slept here a lot of the time. Especially after Mom left.
What the hell was that noise? Therapy Monday, reschedule.
Dad's old camcorder. Oh, this thing was practically glued to him at all times. Until Sarah took a liking to it.
Okay, that's good.
Dad completely covered himself in paint to play the purple people eater in one of Sarah's films. Oh, it took weeks to get it off.
Holy shit, it's just doing what he wants.
Dad went through shirts like nobody's business. He liked the white ones for some reason. Said they kept his art honest. Dad and I used to catch fireflies in the field out back when I was young. He always made sure I set them free the next day.
So far, this is nice, but I'm not really seeing what the purpose of this is. So he keeps changing therapy dates.
Sarah thought Dad looked so cool when he came home wearing these one day. He wore them everywhere after that.
Rose-tinted glasses. I'm not entirely sure what else I'm meant to be looking at, is the problem I have here. I've already read that, I looked at that. Guess we had overdue bills, huh? But yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I probably deserve to be fired from most of the jobs that I've worked for, because I just didn't give a shit, really. But it is what it is. We already looked at this. We already looked at that. Huh. Am I meant to be looking at extra stuff on these, potentially? Like, it doesn't look like there's anything extra on those, for example. You know, we can just pick them up and that's it. Oh, what the hell is that? Hello?
What the? Hello?
Hello, Joni.
You know my name. What are you?
It's a blob. Vestige.
Do you know what's going on?
I'm guessing, yeah. He's coming.
Okay. That's ominous.
Help.
You need help.
You do.
I'm working things out.
If you say so.
There it is. Just like before. Things in this room are whispering to me.
Now they're whispering. They weren't before.
No wonder I'm still finding these. How many times did the electric company shut that power off? 3, 4 times that year? I was in charge of the bills after that.
So our dad is Coulson. I need to remember that. That's a name I haven't really heard before, I'm gonna be honest.
Probably another rejection letter. Dad gave up after enough of these came in. Like he did with everything else.
Looks like he was trying to get like a job at a university doing teaching art by the looks of things.
And Dad said he always wanted to take us to Switzerland. Make up for Mom's broken promises, he said. Of course, he never actually did anything about it.
We are still so calm about all of this. Like, the orb just told us, like, there's something coming that potentially might want to kill
Like
us.
something's manifesting again?
Yeah.
Sarah and Dad had a lot of fun together. I was too busy making sure the bills were paid.
What is this?
We got these the time Dad took us to Fantasyland. Waste of time and money. It was more for Sarah anyway. Like always.
I get the feeling she doesn't like her sister very much. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is what's manifesting. Is there anything else it wants me to look at? Maybe in the bathroom? Like, I guess if we find all the whispering objects, it will fully manifest? Probably? Can you stop following me, please? It's just weird. Oh, I see it. But yeah, we seem to have some serious issues.
Oh, yeah. The time I got suspended for clocking Sarah's bully. Oh, I thought Dad was gonna ground me for a long time. But nothing happened. I think he just forgot. Or didn't care. Either way, that's when I realized I was the parent in the house.
Mr. Evers, we regret to inform you your daughters were participating in an altercation at school yesterday while both Sarah and Joni were involved. It's Joni's behaviour that will require disciplinary action. She assaulted another student, a boy named Joey Barrow. To be blunt, she punched him in the face. Joni claims that Joey had been harassing her sister, but we've yet to confirm or deny these accusations. Regardless, Joni's behaviour is unacceptable and further incidents will not be tolerated. We understand you are a busy individual with a complicated family situation. Please come by the school this week at the earliest convenience so we can further discuss how we might avoid altercations like this in the future. In the meantime, Joni will be suspended for school for a week. Thank you for understanding. I look forward to talking more in person. So yeah, looks like our dad just kind of ditched reality quite a lot and just did what he wanted to do after our mum left.
This painting, it's whispering to me like the picture frame before. Did Dad paint this? Yeah, that's Dad. And Sarah and me. Wow, this is really good. I remember chores, errands, responsibilities, all abandoned. Fixations, playing in the dirt patches of the mind, careless endeavors at the expense of his family. He doesn't care. Why should he? He cared about her, though. The favored daughter. Poisoned her to be the same carefree buffoon. Ugh, nothing but a fraud. Why couldn't he just stay out of the way?
She has some really harsh views on her dad, huh? And her sister. And probably her mother too, although I feel like the mother deserves...
Dad's painting!
The mother probably deserves it.
Doesn't matter. He's not coming back to get it. Probably forgot about it at this point. Something's changed. I can't explain it, but I feel one step closer.
To the edge? Why?
I didn't mean to. Besides, this is how I'm getting out of this house.
No.
What the hell do you know? I don't have time for this. Better check upstairs.
Excellent. Okay, so lots of family issues, lots of like deep-seated hatred of probably our whole family, it seems, for various reasons. Potentially justified before the mother if she'd abandoned us, but I wonder if we're going to find a reason why she abandoned us, like something awful. I don't know. She could just be a terrible person, I don't know. It's a bit too early to tell on that front. I feel like Dad is probably broken because our mother left.
More candles? Oh, what is going on? What put these here? Always another project. Can't help myself, I guess.
Why are there just handprints everywhere, by the way? There's a lot of hand and footprints in this house. I'd say an unusually large amount of them. There's also a lot of Unity assets.
Looks like most of this floor is on one of the blown circuits. Glad I picked up that flashlight. Sarah.
Okay. Find the game room key is our next goal.
Sarah could never get enough of this nonsense. Though, considering what's been happening tonight, maybe she was onto something.
Crazy talk, I know. Maybe some aspect of the supernatural is real. I gradually admit to myself after being teleported to another world by a ghost. Swimsuit Murder Girl Revolution. It's a great album title.
I remember the day this came. A day of mixed feelings. The day she proved me wrong. I was happy for her, even if she didn't see it.
So the characters so far are Joni, who we are playing, our main character here. She has a good friend called Edith, who visited recently. We have our sister, Sarah. We have our mother, Lilith. And we have our father, Coulson. Tulsa Institute of Film and Arts. On behalf of the Admissions and Financial Aid Committee, it is my pleasure to offer you admission to the Practical Artist Program, film track at the Tulsa Institute for Film and Arts. Your thoughtful application and remarkable portfolio convinced us of your intellectual energy, imagination, and passion. The exciting next step in this journey is now yours. We know TIFA is likely only one of several options you'll consider in the coming weeks. While we hope you choose the best path for the unique burgeoning career, we also hope that we are the program that best suits your talents. You have until June 1st, 2014 to let us know if you will call TIFA your home for the next 4 years. Best wishes and warm welcome to our college. Sincerely, Margaret Matheson. I guess if you think about it, Lilith is technically a biblical name, but just like probably the type of biblical name that most people who believe in the Bible wouldn't pick as a name.
There you are. I need to keep better track of these. It took a little under a week of working the window at Brody Burger for Sarah to call it quits. Service, never again, was all she said. Kid stuck to her guns.
I don't mean to bring up trans stereotypes as a trans woman, but I would say I have met a large number of trans women who are called Lilith, or take a stereotypical name and like a female name and change the spelling of it slightly. I've seen that quite a lot among other trans women.
But
Lilith is the number one.
Sarah must have been using one of Dad's unfinished statues for her movies.
If someone's name is Lilith, I would say that I'm probably going to just assume they're trans till I meet them.
We talked about traveling the world when we were kids. Times change. Sometimes people do too.
Alright, we have the key to the game room now, so let's head over here.
Wow. Haven't been in here since we were kids.
How is this room in such good condition then, if we haven't been in here for so long?
This was, what, the third, fourth time I grounded her? One of the few things Mom left for me when I was a kid. I passed it on to Sarah. I think she was able to appreciate it more than me.
Oh, I love teddy bears. Infernal.
I don't care what you say, Sarah. The third one is not the best.
When all hope is lost, what would you give to save the ones you love? Hi. That's weird.
Sarah always asked me for my ticket after we saw a movie.
I will say like this as well. This game gives me serious like Gone Home vibes so far. Like it feels very similar in its approach to things. Obviously, it's on a much lower budget, so things tend to be a bit crappier. But like I think it's okay so far.
We spent so much time huddled up in this corner. Sarah got into newer games as we grew, but nothing will ever beat the classics. The third one was not the best one, you menace. Everyone knows the middle is the best in any trilogy.
Okay, they were watching Attack of the Reapers, Alien, Snack Break, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Attack of the Reapers 2, The Evil Dead, and Attack of the Reapers 3. I'm guessing if we look at enough stuff in here, something will manifest, so let's keep looking, I guess.
I remember these. Sarah loved designing these creatures for her homemade movies. Crazy kid.
As I said the other day, everyone wants to bang Wendigos.
Sarah was afraid of the dark. She spent half her nights in here growing up. In my room.
Okay, it manifested, the ghost thing. Hi.
This thing again.
Joni!
Hello, again.
This is a different color one, though.
Are you kidding me? We just...
It's a different one, Joni. It's different colored
conversed
font.
downstairs.
First time.
First time. Aren't you what I spoke to downstairs?
Who?
What?
Not what. Who?
Okay. Are you who I spoke to downstairs?
No, they're not. They're a different color.
Then who are you?
Vestige.
Vestige. Of what?
Friend. Alright,
What
let's
is
get
it with
looking.
these headaches? And there's the whispers again.
I feel this is going to follow the similar formula throughout the
Sarah
house.
loved my hand-me-down clothing. Almost too much. Not sure why, but help with the budget, not having to buy her something new every month.
Okay.
Sarah gave this to me the day after Mother's Day, one year. Caught me completely off guard. Said she wanted to surprise me, but I think she just forgot.
So we obviously clearly stepped into our mother's role in the household pretty quickly after she fucked off. And obviously that's presumably why we resent our dad and our sister to a certain degree, because we had to shoulder quite a lot of the burden it sounds to look after both of them.
Sarah dragged us to this concert. When was it? When she was 13, 14? Not really my thing, but she always got what she wanted.
Okay. Go away.
Mom kept sending us postcards after she left. The audacity! Sarah's the only reason these didn't go straight into the garbage. Oh, I should have stepped in sooner.
The sayings are true. You really can't find inspiration here. Your grandmother and I came here when I was young. I'd hope we could see it together one day, but circumstances change. I hope you're forging a future on your own. You do deserve it, both of you. Love, Mum. You're a shit mum. Unless there's like a... Actually, I can't think of a really good reason you do this without an explanation, at least. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, there's a camera manifesting, but we're still missing an item. I think the character does have some fond memories. It's just a question of, like, a lot of the stuff I think has been, like, tainted. I'm trying to listen for the whispers, but I can't hear shit right now. Yeah, I can't pick that. I didn't realize there was another room.
The master bedroom. Sarah never really knew Mom. Maybe she was trying to connect in her own way. Oh, she was always naive that way.
Oh, I can't pick that up because I'm in a different phase now, it looks like. Alright, camera. Show me a memory.
I remember this. Huh. Surprised she left this here. Oh, pictures she took with this. I remember laughter and fighting, hope, a friend crammed into a child-sized mold, dependence, frustration. Oh, she's too much like him. She looks up to her. Why can't she do it herself? Why can't she help? I'm drowning. Give me some space.
Everything.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to.
Everything starts off nice, and then
On to
every
the
time
next.
she loses her shit,
I better be getting close.
she's got like less and less impulse control, it feels like, as we progress. Explore Noreen's side of the seconds. Who the fuck is Noreen? Our grandmother, maybe? I've no idea. This place is massive.
As expected. Grandma spent a lot of time in here.
Yeah, it's our grandma.
The key's probably somewhere in her room.
Okay. Find Grandma's room, find the key.
Oh, Grandma's reading nook. Things always felt cozy over here.
This house is in spectacularly good condition for a house that someone hasn't been using much.
Oh, what the fuck? Not this again. No way. The house is shifting?
I have no idea what's going on right now, I'm gonna be honest.
I was just in this room. Oh, fuck, it's taking over the whole lot? No, I was just in here. What is it Antoinette says? No way forward but through.
That is not how you spell Antoinette in any spelling of the word Antoinette in human history.
Okay, so if this is the closet.
Yeah, it would be with a Toinett. Hi, we've seen you before.
Was this the thing in Sarah's closet?
Find the library key? Oh, hi, how's it going?
Nope. No, thank you.
That's like the first appropriate reaction she's had, by the way, to anything so far.
Will it ever end? Oh, stay focused, Joni. Keep going. The fuck? Oh, is this thing following me?
It's probably Grandma, let's be honest.
I gotta get out of here. Dead end. Wait. What's that?
It is a key.
This key. I don't recognize it. Feels special. Maybe. Things are back to normal? That was strange. Very. The library key better be in here. Keep
Okay.
going, Joni. Keep going.
This is weird. And that was weird, that our voice was just, like, all strange suddenly for a minute. I know it's been doing that at the end of, like, the sequences, and that's fine, but, like... This is different.
I never knew you, Grandpa. I wish I'd gotten the chance.
Well, I love It Was Stronger by... I'm not going to read all of this. It's a poem. From her grandpa. This is like a shrine. This looks like an Eastern shrine, but to the grandpa, it has incense sticks as well. That's quite unusual to see, I would assume, in a American household.
I'm not sure this is the time for a reading. I think I'll take my chances.
Definitely would be really unusual to have that sort of shrine type thing here.
We can all use a little romance in our lives. I'm sure Grandma wanted an escape from time to time. Especially after Grandpa passed.
I think it should have had us draw the tarot cards, and every single time we drew death, like 7 times. And it says on the back, only 3 in a pack.
Grandma and Grandpa. They look good.
Uh-huh. It's pretty horrific, that picture.
Grandma always made excuses for Dad. At least she never gave up on him like Mom did.
Definitely does seem that Grandma was into, like, spiritualist type stuff, for sure.
It's beautiful. Looks special. Huh. There's a note underneath.
Yeah, I want the note.
It's not like Grandma refused to talk about Grandpa. But it seemed like there was so much she left unsaid.
My darling Nor, since we first met on the slopes of the Witness, where you saved my life in the third omen of the Black Dog, I knew we were destined to be together. Experiences are of love language, but you deserve something tangible, for the day I may no longer be around to experience this life with you. Surprise, it's Saras. I know, but that's why I picked it. Yes, it's the same one. Don't ask me how I got it. Love, Al. Okay. I guess we're going to the library now anyway. I think we're done in here.
Hello? Coast seems clear.
Got a feeling, guys, it's going to follow the exact pattern. We'll look at stuff, then the ball will appear, and the ball will say it's a different ball, and then we'll have, like, whispers, and then we find the whispers, and then objects.
Grandma used to say she traveled the worlds when she was a young woman. She stopped telling stories. Not long after Mom left.
In what can only be explained as a freak accident of nature, a massive lightning bolt struck the old Cunningham house last Wednesday evening. Video evidence from eyewitnesses shows the lightning strike connecting with the house and lasting uninterrupted for a full 6 seconds before dissipating. Perhaps more curiously, the house showed no signs of damage, no fire, no broken sections of roof or siding. Not even a hint of scorch marks could be seen. It's almost as if the house was shielded from, or perhaps even absorbed the energy from the lightning bolt. The house's owner, descendant of the well-known, long-standing Cunningham family, Noreen Cunningham, said the phenomena had been overstated by the media and that no lightning had struck the house at all. When showed the video evidence, Noreen merely smiled at us and walked back up the steps into the marvellously resilient house. I'm guessing she was doing some spell or something is the implication there.
Grandma's will? Did she forget it? Or is she planning on coming back one day?
Is everyone still alive and just fucked off and abandoned us? That seems to be the implication here, by the way, that everyone is alive and they just left us. Are we the problem? Are we toxic?
Isn't this in Arkansas? Seems mundane compared to everything else in here. Wonder why Grandma had this. What's this? I've never seen any place like this. An old map of the house grounds. Before I sold off sections to pay the bills. A place of power? Resonance? Spirits? Maybe there was always more to this place than met the eye.
Not to say I think we're awful. I think we've been worn down probably by our family's behaviour. Our family seem very carefree and have put all the pressure on us, which is obviously very, shite. No ball yet to talk to me. Gotta find other shit to look at first, I guess. There are a few entities...
This Skullman
oh my God.
seems... bad. Maybe that's why Grandma got mad at me when I sold the land.
There are a few entities that roam the world quite so baleful as the Skullman. What his true name is, or was, I do not know, but he's taken a particular liking to harvest as of late. I don't like it, not one bit. The house grounds should dissuade him for now. He'll go far easier, pray while he can. Sooner or later, though, I'll need to devise a plan. I've got much work to do. So I guess she's trying to keep cryptids off the property.
Keep him away.
There's Skullman again. If Skullman doesn't show up and scare the shit out of me at one point, I'm going to be really upset.
The house has changed so much. I barely recognize it.
Harvest makes me think of the town in Harvester. The school mascot's called the Reapers, by the way, which doesn't seem like a particularly normal school mascot name, I will say. So this place is probably a little bit quirky. Quirky. That's the word I'll go for now. Until we're dead. And then I'll be like, maybe it's a bit more than that. I looked at that already.
I guess we have you to blame for the wanderlust in the family.
Oh, now that's it. The ball is here. Hello, ball. How are you?
Hello?
Hello, dear.
Do
Oh,
I know you?
You did. You always took care of us.
Us?
Are they all dead? Do what you have to. Is our family all secretly dead, or we?
Oh, wait! What does that mean? Oh. Doesn't matter. Find the whispering objects.
But what the last orb said it was a
Deal with
friend.
them. Get out.
Wouldn't it say it was our sister instead of being like it's our friend? Because the last one was in her room, right?
Grandma and Mom off on one of their adventures. Mom had everything handed to her. Everything she denied me. And Grandma just let it happen. Was this for me? Grandma was always making us stuff.
This is a
Guess
hideous
she
jumper.
never cared enough to actually give it to me. Dad must have been wearing off on her.
I feel like she jumps to conclusions a lot, but it's probably based on quite a lot of evidence at this point in her life for her to be so cynical.
This house has been expanded countless times. But did we really need a bigger house? This just put us in debt. A debt I'm still paying off.
Almost every object that she picks up, she has some degree of resentment towards. Like something bad has happened relating to almost everything she looks at. Which is really interesting. I mean, it sucks for her, first of all, but you know what I mean.
I didn't even know they had books like this back then. So instead of teaching Mom how to be responsible, you just took her on adventure after adventure. Is that what this taught you? Now I'm left holding the bag. Thanks, Grandma.
Okay, the book just finished. I guess we found everything in here. So far, this is good. I feel like it's a bit... I don't know. I don't know if I'd say on the nose, because I don't understand everything yet, but we'll see. It's a bit too early to gauge.
Did Grandma Noreen make this? No. Looks like this has been around for a long time.
Lilith and Noreen at Scrivener's Point. What a day this was. Lilith heard stories of the black dog and the lonely spirit before we left on our 3-day trek. Of course she was unafraid. Luckily we saw no trace of the dog, which means we're safe to make a return trip at a later date. I expected Lilith to be drawn to the golden aspens, but instead she gathered a remarkable amber oak leaf. My daughter certainly sees the world differently. To her, the mundane often holds that which is most special. Family time. It's a funny thing, time. It seems as though the present is all that exists, yet we all can manage to consider the notions of past and future. A beautiful curse, I say. That's why it's important to capture moments like this, not to remember what was, but to remember what is at each time in which we are, have been, and will be. Hopefully that makes sense to whoever reads this in the present time.
I remember a lonely woman is no longer lonely. A new family lives in the house. It's a home again, but it's crumbling. It's crumbling. Oh, the matriarch won't do anything. Why won't she do anything? She lets her daughter walk away. She's afraid. No fight, all whimper. Oh, I'm sick of this. I need to get out of this house.
I wonder if her manifesting everyone's negative emotions. Well done.
Thanks.
Basement. Questions will be answered.
Okay. Basement. Keep going, Joni. You've got this. Basement's on the other side of the library. If I want answers, that's where I have to go.
Hang on the other side of the library? But we're on the second floor. How's that possible? Like this? Yeah. Chapter 6 is the Skullman. Great.
This goes to Dad's studio. No getting through it with all the junk on the other side. Can't remember the last time I was down here.
I feel like I recognize... I feel this basement is like... It feels like the
Dad's
house
supplies
basement, but
endless.
modified heavily.
Never surprised when I find some new hoards stashed around the house.
Alright, so what is the Skullman's connection to all this? You wanted answers? Welcome to my domain.
Your domain? This is my house.
Not anymore. Can we die here? You should have stayed put.
Oh, yeah? Afraid I'm breaking your little relics.
This house is your only protection. Was your only protection. Yet all you've done is shatter it. Like you always do.
What?
All those tasty memories. Delectable emotions. Now mine.
Memories? Emotions? What?
Was this all a trap?
I can't remember. I can't remember what's happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here.
I'm so hungry. The text is saying, by the way. I don't have a flashlight anymore, by the way.
What's happening? Oh, my head hurts.
Okay, we can't go down there anymore.
Where am I? What is this place?
Hang on, have you forgotten everything? That was a very brief chapter. Okay, so we can't leave this room. Haven't we looked at everything in here? What then can we do with loss of identity? When our conscious selves pass into unconscious, the dissociate is fragment. Picking up the pieces is not easy, yet if something passes beyond the horizon, that doesn't mean it ceases to exist. To restore that which has been shattered, we must first look to memory.
It's all my fault.
These are few entities that roam the world quite so beautiful as a Skullman. It's come to consume your worries. There's nothing left to fear. I already read this, didn't I? The house will still not protect you. It is a prison of your own making. Stop struggling. You'll only break more things, and there are precious few left for you to shatter. This is different. So yeah, the notes in here have changed.
Looks like a map of some house grounds. Ritual is the key.
So we've genuinely forgot everything our character has. Excellent. Wonderful. Brilliant. I developed a ritual, let's be honest, more like an experiment. Hopefully it won't be needed, but it should be. But should it be, there's a tricky matter of material components and their physical resonance. Perhaps the house can help in this regard.
Who's there?
Are you okay?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
This is his doing. The Skullman.
Where'd you go? That whispering.
We're doing this again, in here?
I remember. It's happening again.
Yeah, different objects are whispering in here now.
I remember... Oh, is this my house? Or someone else's? Oh!
Oh, he's really fucking with us, huh?
I remember... What year is it? I remember... anger. Why? I remember... Oh, no, it's just a sweater. Why is it whispering to me?
Quickly, follow me. Well, I don't know where you're going. Oh, there we go. Come on, I'm climbing on them, kids. Okay, I'm coming. Oh my god. Pick up the relic. Okay?
What now?
Place the relic. I help. Okay. Maybe it's gonna restore it.
Now what?
Objects that whisper.
No. I'm never touching those things again.
Oh, we gotta find objects that whisper and fill in the other holes. That's what he wants. You're not defeated. But you can't do this alone.
Okay. I remember... numbers? Plans? Oh, it's all a blur.
You said something I missed. I know you're flustered or frustrated, maybe? Focus on my light. Can I put this down? I'm a bit worried that I picked this up and it won't let me do anything with it now. Hopefully it hasn't glitched.
So much has changed, yet so much has stayed true to its roots. This place doesn't belong to anyone. We're merely caretakers.
Okay, can I put this down now? Or do I need to power it up some more by looking at other things? I don't know.
I remember... nothing. Oh, this is just like before.
I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I remember... still anger. Why am I so angry?
I can't interact with any of these. Here? Ah, yeah, thank you, chat. Oh my god, that makes things a lot easier. I don't know what I did with the other thing, but there's still at least one.
I remember... oh, this is pointless. It's just a sweater.
Okay. I see. We have to, like, power up each one before we can use it properly. That makes sense. Mother, I don't know why you're making a big deal of this. Mother, I'm only doing the way you taught me to. I thought you, of all people, would understand why I'm doing this. We've all walked our own paths. Isn't that what you told me repeatedly growing up? I didn't ask for your responsibility or your judgment. I'm not sorry. I don't need to justify myself to you. Tell the girls I love them if you truly care. Hopefully they understand someday. Your daughter, Lilith. Wow, our mother was a bitch. I'm gonna be honest.
Grandma knit Mama's sweater when she was 14. She wore it everywhere. Grandma made me one just like it. But... was afraid to give it to me?
Do I need to go in a certain order? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused right now. How come there's more things, though, than there is things? I'm so confused.
There's so much here. So much magic, so much potential. But more important, so many memories.
Alright, what of these isn't? This is charged. Did I not charge this? I thought I charged this. I guess I didn't.
Grandma lit a fire in Mom. One that only burned hotter as time went on. Yet, Grandma feels guilt. She wonders whether she would light the same fire again.
Oh, does some have to be charged many times?
Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. One of Grandma's favorite lines. She loved sharing the strange things of this world with her daughter.
Wow, I really don't like this. Like, this is needlessly confusing.
So many memories. So many adventures. Grandma and Mom only had each other growing up. They saw the world together. The witness held a special place in Grandma's heart.
And there's only 3 slots, but there's 4 items, because there's the other thing as well. There's the other... book thing over there.
Mundane places often hide the best secrets. Grandma and Mom loved Healing Springs. They'd go every year. If they were lucky, they'd speak with fairies out in the woods. I remember a woman widowed. Her husband taken before his time. But she had her daughter. She had Lilith. Yet there's still anger. Not at Mom, but at herself. Did she give her daughter the tools she needed to leave? Did she chase her away? But for all that, the adventures they went on, the memories they made, Grandma wouldn't trade them for all the worlds. Nothing can ever take that away.
Okay, this one's finally complete, I think. But I don't know where it goes. Well, I can't pick it up again, so I'm going to assume that's right. You must find the right connections to make us whole again.
Connections? I don't understand.
You will. I'm not sure I will, to be honest with you. Especially now I can't seem to pick up these again. You must learn. You must remember. For all of us. Alright, I guess I'll just keep looking for glowy shit.
This house, it's special. Special in what it can do, but also in what it means. To Grandma. To our family.
But yeah, this is by far the worst bit of the game, I would say. I really don't like it. It's unnecessarily fiddly and vague compared to what we were previously doing. Like, we've been in this library now for what, like 30 minutes? And now we're just going around looking for pixels. This feels like we've desperately got to make our game last a certain amount of time type thing, you know?
Grandma grieved what I did to the land. We all lost something the day I signed those papers. I remember resolve, commitment, a parent forging a better path for those that follow. The money didn't matter. That's not why she did it. A family needs a home, and her family deserved the best she could provide.
But we sold off a bunch of the house eventually, right? Because we couldn't afford to keep it going. Genuinely don't know where this goes. I can move them around. Well, let's get another one of these. The problem is there's 3 items as well, so one of them is wrong. Which could be an issue too.
Who are we but the stories we leave behind? We live on. Through things as simple as sweaters.
Alright, where is this? I think we're using the same items multiple times at this point, right? I think we've looked at the map before.
I cared about this place more than anyone. Grandma saw that. Even if I didn't see it myself.
Okay, still missing something. For the jumper power-up. And then we got to power up the other thing too, probably, because one of these could easily be the wrong thing that I'm spending time powering up. Oh, and this one goes in the middle. No, it doesn't go in the middle, because the book's in the middle. I don't see where this one goes right now. I'll put it down for a minute and do the other one instead. Maybe one of them just doesn't have enough in the room to fix it. And that's like the twist. I don't fucking know.
A letter from Mom. Grandma misses her, but knows things will never be the same. The daughter she knew is gone.
Okay. Yeah, definitely using the same stuff, but with slightly different messages and memories.
Things outside of your control can cause pain, no matter how much you try to distance yourself. If Sarah and I turn out like Mom, who'd be left to carry the torch?
I mean, no one has to carry the torch. Like, you don't need to do any of those things, right? You can just sort of, like, move on. Like, I find it, I guess, strange and expectancy to, like, carry on the family. It's quite possible the padfoot that stalks the cornfields of harvest is in fact Black Shuck, the scoundrel, not the black dog known to haunt the forests of the Witness. While old Shuck is notably more malicious in nature, he lacks the ornithological destiny magic of the latter, which plays very much in our favour. If Sarah can snap a picture, we can trap it. In the meantime, already the partitions. This is getting very complicated. Yeah, I don't understand leaving a legacy or wanting to have a legacy.
Grandma saw a lot of Mom in us. Curiosity, passion, wanderlust. She shared windows into her strange interests. It helped her connect. I remember the mother left alone. She raises her only daughter, even though she doesn't know how. Everything is new and scary, but she'll do it for her. For Lilith. But it won't matter. Her daughter will leave. All that work, all that love. For nothing.
I don't get, like, the thought of my family, like, bloodline ending depressing at all. Like, I feel like it just I feel like it means nothing. Oh my god, did I get it right already?
What?
Nope.
Why didn't that work?
Why can't I move any of this? Oh, it's talking to me. Focus on the positive emotions.
Set.
Oh, it's got to be all purple,
Okay,
right?
let's try a different set.
Okay, we got to fix the other one then, still, and then get 3 purple ones, I think. Because I think green is probably, like, envy, right? But we got to find out where the last one of these is, because I can't see it anywhere is the problem I've currently got. And the sweater isn't finished charging, so we're missing a charge somewhere, but I genuinely can't tell where it is in the room. And I feel like we've checked everything at this point, which is a bit weird. I just don't see it, I'm gonna be honest. I can't swap it out. This isn't... okay, yeah, definitely can't swap it out. But yeah, I guess I just absolutely could not give a single fuck if no one ever heard anything of my family ever again. Ever from this moment forth. Yeah, I can't leave this room. I have to stay in here to do the puzzle. But I can't see anything else to interact with. Like, I genuinely can't anywhere. The orb just goes round and round in circles. Ah, well, good spot. Good spot.
I'm so much like Mom. Grandma was about to give me the sweater, and then I signed the papers.
So that's why she didn't give the sweater in the first place, because we sold the land?
I remember love, but also fear. Fear that her granddaughter would make the same choice as her daughter did, and leave her behind. But Grandma never gave up. On the house, on the family, on me.
All positive? Yeah! Remember. That took ages.
I remember a lonely woman is no longer lonely. A new family lives in the house. It's a home again. Noreen Cunningham. My grandmother. You were afraid. Afraid of me. No. Afraid I might become my mother. You felt like a burden. Walking on eggshells, willing your family to stay together. Oh, I see you, Grandma. I'm sorry I didn't see you sooner.
Okay.
That is new.
Are we gonna have to replay every relic now and fix it? I think we might.
You're my Grandma Noreen. How is that possible?
Only a vestige. Okay, so it's not her ghost.
I don't understand.
That's okay, dear. So it's like a memory of her rather than a ghost of her. Still more to do.
The others.
We have to fix all the relics. Go now. I'm with you. We have to go back and fix everything we just fucked, because every time we were destroying the relics with anger, we were, like, causing the creature, the Skullman, to gain power. So we gotta go and fix everything, unfortunately. Which means replaying every single room again. I say that. There's 2 other rooms. 3 other rooms. 3. There's 3 other rooms. Alright, chapter 8 is overexposure. That's a bit harsh.
I remember... Oh, this was important to Sarah.
Here to break more things? Listen, Sarah.
Sarah, I know you, but... Oh, there's so much missing.
On it. Follow me. We're gonna make another ritual thing? Don't worry. Grandma told me what to do. Put it in the circle. Yep. So we gotta restore every object. At least I know what I'm doing now, so this shouldn't be too bad.
I remember... I know Sarah gave this to me. But why?
Check my room too.
Right. Some of these might be in your room.
Oh no, we're gonna have to go back and forth a shitload here. I got you. Oh no. This is a lot to do, I will say. And we get, one of them is always wrong as well, I guess, every time. Okay, so we're gradually gonna have to piece this together. This is like a hide-and-seek game, this, really. Just like a hidden object game, almost.
Sarah wanted my approval. She thought I'd be proud. I was. But that's not what she saw.
Well, I may as well repair every relic. I feel like there's no reason not to, right?
Parent-teacher conference. Sarah's teacher asked when her mom would arrive. "She's right there," she nearly shouted, pointing at me. No one questioned us after that.
I guess we really did fill in that role for her. Like, I thought, like, it was, like, a small thing initially, but it's, like, we really became, like, her parent. We were our little sister's parent because our mum was so grossly irresponsible, she couldn't give a fuck. And that's really sad, actually. I'm gonna be honest. It's really fucking sad that we had to deal with that. And it's really sad that our sister didn't have a real mum there. It was our dad's fault too, yeah. But I feel I can excuse our dad more to a certain degree because he's obviously going through some trauma-related stuff after our mum left. Doesn't excuse him completely falling apart because he still has a responsibility and he should shape the fuck up. But I can excuse his behavior more than I can our mother vanishing to thin air. You know? That's how I feel anyway about it.
Sarah could never stay mad at me. I don't think an hour passed before she came and apologized. I remember gratitude for a sister who was always there. But more than a sister. A surrogate who did her best to fill a hole that never fills. She knew I had feet in 2 impossibly different worlds. She understood. Even if we could never bring ourselves to talk about it.
Oh, God. Alright, let's find the rest of these. Thing is, I don't know if this is a useful one or not. Like, I don't know if yellow is the color we need here or not. Oh, this one is charged, alright. I'll put it down in the circle for now, you never know. Alright.
I remember just an old pair of pants.
I mean, Dad is obviously suffering. Okay, right, like, true story, like, when I was 14, I had to, like, call an ambulance for my mum after she slit her wrist, right? Which was fucking awful, right? Absolutely awful. Super traumatic memory, right?
She became a bigger nerd than I ever was. And that's saying something. She liked the films on their own, but She loved them because I loved them.
So I can forgive, to a certain degree, a parent struggling with mental illness. Because, you know, I definitely forgive my mum for that. So, mental illness is a hell of a thing, right? You know?
Even when I wasn't there, Richard made her feel close to me.
So in this instance, I can be more forgiving of the dad than perhaps some people would be, because it's a lived experience for me. Because my mum wasn't really around. My grandparents raised me. My mum, like, was more like a friend than a parent, I would say, for a large chunk of my life. So I definitely had that kind of relationship. It sounds like Sarah had like the relationship with her dad that I probably had with my mum. Because my mum kind of fell apart after my dad left. So that's definitely why I draw that from, I suppose. You know, where it can be a bit more like thing. Don't get me wrong, I do understand the mindset of like, you know, you have kids, you need to like sort yourself out. But sometimes people can't do that, you know. But my mum did eventually sort herself out. Like, I made her sign up for, like, dating websites and shit like that. And she eventually met my stepdad, who she's been with for, like, 30 years now, I think? Like, a long time. Like, a really long time. Yeah, it's not always that easy, you know. That's how I feel about it. I'm trying to find this fucking note, by the way. Or something. I feel like there's a glow here, but it's just the candles, and it gets me every time. I will say, I didn't have to take care of myself, and I obviously didn't have a sibling that took care of myself because I'm an only child. My grandparent did take care of me, so I didn't have, like, a missing parental figure, or a parental figure that shouldn't have been fulfilling that role necessarily, you know what I mean? Because my grandparents did fill in the parental figure role for me. So that is a bit different to this scenario in that regard, you know? It wasn't like I had absolutely no parental structure at all, because I did. I don't know if I'm struggling with this because I'm colorblind, by the way. But I have my... There it is, I see it now. Because I have my monitor now that helps me with it. But, yeah.
Memories, emotions, stories. Sarah wanted to capture them all like panning insects behind glass. She knew how valuable things like this were. I remember unfettered joy. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. She liked the clothes, but that's not why she loved them. She loved them because they made her feel closer to me. And no, not closer to me. Like me.
The memories are becoming so much more positive now than they were originally. It's obviously really good. We're definitely healing the memories, as it were, instead of having the negative ones left behind.
I remember absence.
This is probably the bad memory, I'm gonna guess here, because it's to do with our mother, rather than our sister, whereas this one is the one to do with our sister. Let's do this one first.
Tulsa. Music. Dad. Not much more.
Let's do this one, because this is related to our sister, and the other one's probably a bad memory related to our mother that we don't need. That photograph there could also be one. There's actually 5 items that are whispering in this room, which is kind of annoying. But we'll see what this one is. Here you go.
Sarah thought she'd missed the concert she and Dad had been planning after I grounded her.
Oh wow, we were grounding our sister too. We really
was
fooled that
always
role
gonna
fully.
let her go.
We were the boss of the house completely. Interesting. What is this? Oh, it's just the way you can put the other items if you need them.
Dad was there for Sarah in ways that Mom wasn't. In ways that I wasn't. But that didn't change how she felt about me.
And Dad 100% was more preferential towards Sarah, and when he was doing anything vaguely sort of like interactable, it was more like a friend than a parent, it seems. Which I say, I've experienced with my mum, like 100%. I don't think anyone in this house is dead, by the way. I think we're just seeing their memories, and this is more like therapy for our soul, or whatever. I don't think anyone's dead. I think the entire cast is still alive, including Grandma.
Sarah was afraid I'd make her go back and beg for her job. That I'd force her to contribute to the family, but I didn't. She never forgot that. I remember feeling seen. A little sister feels safe. She could always be herself around me. Ugh, I was always stuffy, stiff, practical. She wished I'd have cut loose more often and just had fun. The way we used to in our little upstairs kingdom. I was her best friend.
Alright. Let's go and put this in here. I don't think this is right, probably, but I might as well just try, right? Oh, it is right!
I remember laughter, confiding, hope. A friend crammed into a child-sized mold. Oh, Sarah.
That's why Sarah said she was our friend, I
My
guess.
sister. You wanted to live your life. You wanted all of us to live our lives. I thought you didn't care Mom left. That you might have even looked up to her. But that's not true. You just coped in different ways. I see you, Sarah. I'm sorry I was more worried about being a parent than being your sister.
It isn't necessarily your fault, though, main character. You were doing what you thought was right at the time.
Good to see you again.
You know?
To talk to you.
Oh, hang on, you're talking to me. Same.
I
Aw.
remember Dad.
You got Dad next,
Not
yeah?
much, but I can feel him. Suppose I need to go downstairs and talk to him now, huh?
We didn't talk to Mum, right? We had a room where we... No, we did Mum talked to us. Probably. Fuck's sake.
Wish me luck.
Alright, time to talk to Dad. Mum briefly sort of yelled at us incoherently at the start. You don't need luck. You have us.
Thanks. We need to find Dad's relic. It's a painting. I'm looking for a painting. I remember where I broke it.
I remember when you broke it too. It's one of these rooms, right? This one. I think there's only 10 chapters, so we might be right near the end here.
Where is it?
Oh, it's been moved. Hey, Firefly.
Dad? Doing
You
my
remember?
best. Still have some work to do.
I'll try to help.
Where'd your painting go?
Search the bathroom. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Alright, we gotta
The
fix this.
Skullman did this. Trying to keep us from her memories.
No. That was me.
Why?
I didn't think you liked it. I mean, I didn't. But sometimes you gotta face that kind of stuff, you know? It is what it is. Just realised Pretzel has been sleeping right by me this entire time for like the last hour. Just like fast asleep.
I remember a happy escape.
Alright. Might not get all these right first time, because I can't remember what half of these were, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be in here and in the bathroom, I'm going to guess.
Dad wanted to capture everything. Can't run the risk of losing precious memories. The staff tried to confiscate this at the gates, but he convinced them. Some things are worth fighting for.
I think this is the same color as that.
Dad kept this from us. No peeking at the wizard behind the curtain. We all had a great time. Even me.
I'd say this is likely. I mean, I might be wrong. It's not like I have a great track record doing this kind of stuff, but we'll figure it out. Worst case, we just have to do a few extra shapes, a few extra items. There's only like 5, so, you know, we'll figure it out.
Just facsimiles.
That's green. Now that is green.
Shameful facades for people who can't cut it on real-world adventures.
So the items can
It's
change
not a
completely
Cunningham.
too.
He's just an Evers. I remember a happy escape. Like the cares of the world have melted away. He wants to stay here. In a land of fantasy, where he and his daughters can journey forever, without a care in all the worlds. It's fleeting, he knows. But it's nice.
Alright, what do we have here? I'm gonna guess that the bills that we didn't pay are not gonna be a good memory, guys. So let's try and find some more positive memories of our dad that aren't the bills.
I remember confusion.
I'm not entirely sure I want to do that one either. This one's a
remember.
positive one, okay.
An understanding.
Let's go with this one. I think this is probably the safest bet of the ones we've seen so far in here, let's be honest.
Left behind. Outsiders. Misunderstood. Maybe Sarah's love of retro tech started here. Oh, it was their way of letting each other know they weren't alone.
I think this game's done a fairly good job, by the way, of painting different emotions and stuff so far. It's a fairly well done, emotionally tinged story. Obviously, it lacks, like, the ridiculousness of, like, the awful situations that involve in something like Edith Finch, but it does. Not all stories can be, like, utterly insane like that one. And it feels more in line with, like, Gone Home than anything else.
She'd reach back out when
it's green now.
she was the one who torched the bridge. Maybe she thought he'd do all the work to rebuild it. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
That picture there, that thing, absolutely screws everything over because it's from Mum, and we have absolutely no patience for Mum at all.
Sarah saw Dad in a different light. She appreciated all his little quirks. To her, they weren't weaknesses. They were superpowers. I remember...
Okay, good.
An understanding. Dad was so proud of Sarah. He never imposed, never forced his interests on her, but she came to them anyway. Like a moth to flame. Such creativity, such imagination. Seeing her, he thinks maybe there isn't anything wrong with him, after all. Things do get better.
Oh yeah, and I am definitely for like these sort of like personable story type games, right? Which there aren't that many of. Like there are some, but there aren't that many of these. Like not all of them need to be as over the top as Edith Finch's, because Edith Finch is like utterly miserable. Let's be real. Like I know there's like a message of hope as it continues, but generally speaking, it's really not a happy game. Like I don't think I've cried more in any other game.
I remember. Right?
So all the rest of these are bad items as far as I'm concerned, except maybe this one. This one I think is more optimistically going to be okay, so let's see what this one is. Because that was his rejection letter to his job, the rejection letter to university, and the rejection letter, and the bills are the other three. So let's try this one.
Mom's scent is long gone, but her memory is here.
Oh, that's not good.
He carried it with him. But in the end,
oh,
he couldn't bear to be near it.
The bookmark is her airline ticket. Oh, shit. I'll do it anyway, but I think this is probably a waste of time.
She gave these to him on the day she left. She was so matter-of-fact about it. He didn't understand, but he was proud. Determined he'd look out for us.
Which, okay, it's positively charged now because of that memory. This is going to be bad, unfortunately, and it's going to make it green because it'll be 2 green, 1 blue.
We return to this picture time and time again. As if staring long enough might bring him answers. I remember... love. Then confusion? A trip like so many before. There's something to celebrate. A future. But it's not what happened. Dad's at a loss. What went wrong? Why did she leave? He never understood.
What's that walking sim game about a cult? And you're like a surviving member of a cult that committed mass suicide, and you're like treading through the remnants of the compound, remembering all the awful shit that went down on the day that everyone offed themselves. And how you were like entrapped. It's really, really good, but I can't remember what it's called. I mean, none of the other things in here are positive, so I'm going to guess that there's going to be a positive spin put on them by, you know, gradually going through everything. But the question is, which one is it going to be? I mean, I'm just going to have to go through all the items because none of them are obviously positive. It's not everyone's gone to the Rapture. It's not everyone's gone to the Rapture. That is about a scientific incident in a British town that kills a bunch of people and turns them into light. It's not the same. That is a very good walking simulator, though. One of the best ones. Sagebrush!
Only happy accidents.
Sagebrush is the one.
Rob was a kindred spirit to Dad. They understood the true value of art.
Okay, maybe it's this. Everyone's Gone to the Rapture is... oh, it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's so good. I think this one's probably going to be happy.
There's talent here. Dad wasn't willing to sacrifice
Oh
family
no, this
for
is bad.
success. No regrets. But he ponders the what-ifs of his potential.
Alright, is the last one going to be good or awful? Everyone's Gone to the Rapture is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. That's another heartbreakingly depressing game, though. Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. Like, it's awful. Seeing everyone's memories as, like, their lives are, like, snuffed out is awful.
Dad didn't want to let me go. I was his firefly. He never could follow his own advice.
Okay, we got a positive memory in the end.
I remember elation. Validation. He did it. Dad was accepted to an artist residency.
Oh, he did get the job. Last time round, I think she said he didn't.
But
Oh, he turned it
He
down.
turned it down. There are more important things for him in Harvest. He has more pride in his family than his art.
Alright, this should be it then. This should be the end of the ritual.
I remember chores, errands, responsibilities, all abandoned. Fixations, playing in the dirt patches of the mind. Joni Evars, my father. Oh, they're not dirt patches. They're beautiful pools. Infinite wells of passion and imagination. Mom hurt you, but you didn't understand why. And then I hurt you. I called you a fraud. You're the farthest thing from a fraud. I see you, Dad. I'm sorry I couldn't trust you.
She forgives him really quickly here.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you in the way you needed me. I remember. I feel like myself again.
Oh, I really love... you got me wanting to play Everyone's Gone to the Rapture again. You did it!
We did it.
Great job, Firefly.
You haven't called me that in a long time.
Don't know what you mean. I never stopped.
Are you really here?
So Dad is
the
dead, I think.
Skullman trap your spirit?
I think
or
Dad
something?
really is dead. No. Only memories. Vestiges. But still real.
So you're... what? Echoes given life? Conscious memories? Ghosts?
You were always sharp.
But how? Why have I never seen you before?
This house is powerful. Skullman, too. Put both together. One heck of a palette mixing.
So, you're just byproducts?
Memories were always here.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand.
Noreen would explain better.
If the Skullman did this, brought you to life, even if he didn't mean to, does that mean he's in control?
No. We don't answer to him.
Can we fight back?
Together, yes.
Oh, great. What are we waiting for?
We need Mum on side too. Living room, yep. We need Mum.
Living room?
We're missing one person. We're missing one spirit to fight back against the Skullman. And that's Mum. One more, yeah. One more.
I forgot about this.
It's Mum's.
Yeah, I put that together. Even her vestige can't be bothered. Did she even leave a vestige behind?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her. Neither have I.
Figures.
You have to restore all the relics. Otherwise, this won't work. Alright.
I remember this. Mom always kept it close.
I think this might be bad. Hi, Skullman. Confront the Skullman. You think you're clever.
What did you do? Where's my family?
They can't help you anymore. The Besides, they're not real.
Where are they?
They're mine now. What a dickhead.
Damn it. What do I do now?
You fixed the relic, idiot.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Exactly like you did last time, but again. Right? Does Mum have a room that we can go in? Because I don't really know where I'm taking this right now. We need to find a place on the floor to put this. This way. Well, I guess Mum's guiding
Who's
us.
that?
It's your mum, you idiot! You already know it's your mum. I know it's your mum. Come inside. It's the master bedroom that we saw in the pictures before. And this is probably going to be really fucking painful. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the memories in here are not going to be easy to sort out in your head. I'm going to say this is probably going to be rough.
Mom left so much behind. Why pack things you don't intend to take?
I don't know.
Look at all these memories. Oh, this could have been us, Mom. Mom had a fairly successful run as an author. That, too, ran its course. Hard to keep her pinned behind a desk for too long. Sarah slept here when she was an infant. Mom wouldn't let her out of her sight.
Hi, Mum. Hello, Joni.
Mom?
Got me.
Are you kidding me? Of all the people to get stuck with at the most crucial moment, I get you.
I know.
Do you really, Mom? 'Cause you left us.
Just restore the relic. Okay.
Fine. Whatever.
But we need positive memories, right? We need 4 of them as well this time. The biggest number of possible things.
This looks like Sarah's. But it's not.
Alright. Time to gradually do these ones, I guess, and see what we get. We need red.
When I was a kid, I made these grunting sounds, just like a pig. Oh, sounded just like one. No one could tell the difference. Mom laughed. Every time. She handed this down to Sarah when she was born. Mom wanted Sarah to turn out just like me.
Okay, that might be a good memory? Question mark? Alright, Mom. Alright, there's one of the items that we need. In fact, there's 2 of the items in here. There's a skipping rope and a photo. And there's one on the... There's like 7 or 8 items in here. And only 4 of them are the correct ones. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Me spotting the glowing things is going to be our biggest problem here. I'm going to be honest with you, because it's so big. And I already have a massive problem seeing them for some reason. I wish the glowing things had like Oh, this is it. This is it. This is glowing red.
Mom left this for Sarah. What the hell was a 1-year-old supposed to do with the flint and steel?
I thought that was a skipping rope.
I can hear her. Every good adventurer needs to be prepared for any situation. She was so optimistic for us.
Okay. These are positive memories.
Pride.
Okay, it's 2 per item this time, so it's less.
Mom never felt like a good mother. She felt she was too distant. We were the light. She was happy to observe from the shadows.
Bit of a weird attitude, but whatever. Okay, that's one down.
A pen. Not just any pen. Oh, a voice recorder pen.
That's kind of weird. That feels like something you use for, spying on other people.
Dad made this. Designed the whole game himself.
I used to
Said
do this
he
when I was a kid.
Inspired by tales Grandma used to tell. He was the only person who could make Mom feel like she was on an adventure from the comfort of her own home.
I'm guessing this kind of thing is used for when you're like a writer and you want to like save ideas and things like that. At least it was before like technology advanced to a point when it was obsolete, but you know what I mean. God, I hate looking for red objects in this red house. Gonna be honest, like, I'm really struggling to see things here. Like, it's like the worst decision that has ever been made on a color palette in a video game. Which is quite impressive, actually. Here we go. Cool, you know I'm not good at talking about this stuff. I know you'll understand. I hope you'll anyway. I'm leaving, not the marriage, just leaving. I need to be out there. Writing's not enough. I have to live it. I can't ignore it anymore. I want you and the girls to come with me. I know that's not fair, but it's the way things are. You know where to find me. Yeah, she just went and left. I'm not divorcing you, but I'm leaving you.
Mom invited us to come along? Oh, what was she thinking? You can't raise a family on the road. She genuinely thought Dad might say yes. She wanted him to say yes.
This is really quite a big revelation,
I
right?
remember Mom hurt her leg on some hike. Ooh, bad. Left her bedridden for months. Dad got this pen for her. He'd take it outside and record birds, trees, his own thoughts. He'd bring it back and Mom would write with it. It's the only thing that kept her sane. She took her writing more seriously after that.
So, our mum wanted us to come with her, but our dad ruled it out. And as a result, that's why they broke up. That's really fascinating, because while it's still bad that she was like, I'm gonna go anyway, because I need to for me, or whatever, when she has kids, because that's not acceptable when you have kids. You've, like, made the decision to have kids. It does mean that she didn't, like, absolutely hate us, and she wanted to have that connection. It was just ruled out as being what she was allowed to have by our dad.
Grandma's wedding photo. My mom kept her own print.
So that is a bit better than her just abandoning us. She still abandoned us, but she didn't necessarily want to.
Gave this to Mom. Oh, she took it on every trip, big or small. Anytime Mom got scared, she'd look at this compass and felt some unforeseen force guiding her, giving her courage. She knew she'd adventure her entire life, just like her parents had.
I'm wondering if there's any wrong answers here. Like, this all seems to be the right stuff, and there's only one item left after this, I think, so... Just gotta find the red item! Just gotta find it! It's here.
This belonged to Grandpa Albert. Oh, Mom never knew him. He died when she was young, Grandma didn't realize Mom had this. She'd read it late at night and imagine she was off on some adventure with him. I remember reaching. Mom never knew her father, but Grandma Noreen did her best to never let his memories die. She inspired Mom through stories and travels to never settle. She owed it to her dad to continue the family business. Grandma Noreen would understand.
She didn't understand in the end, though. She was mad at her daughter for doing it.
After all.
Like, it's okay to have that wanderlust, but once you have a family, you need to gut it out your system before that point, in my opinion. I mean, that's how I feel about it, anyway.
I don't know what this is.
Oh.
I've never seen it before.
This could be really important. This could be the most important item in the game.
Mom and I went to Healing Springs when I was 6. Just the two of us. Right before she left. I got this after surviving the paranormal investigators tour at the Holler Spring Hotel. Mom hoped we'd come back every year, the way she and her mom used to.
If your kids are adults, that's different. Like, there's a point when you do get the freedom back to a certain degree, for sure. But when they're 6 and 2, that's not the ideal time.
Mom got Dad his beloved camcorder. She had a knack for seeing people for who they really were. She'd find the gift you didn't know you needed, the piece of you didn't know was missing.
I mean, she wanted us to go with her, and that is a viable thing, but I guess our dad really was, like, against it. Oh, this isn't fueled up yet.
I forgot about this. Mom gave me this for Christmas when I was 4, 5. Dad couldn't believe I put it together all by myself. Mom could. She knew this was my shit. Even before I did.
Oh!
Oh, what is this?
That's a lot of money.
Money and a note?
That's like...
I mean, I'll take it, but...
That's like 10 grand.
This isn't like...
5 grand? It's a lot of money. 10 grand.
I remember... hope. Regret. A bundle of contradictions impossible to untangle. But... cutting to the heart. I remember a desire for freedom. And not for Mom, but for me. She hoped I'd live my life the way I wanted. The same way she had. Why didn't she just give this to me? It's... no, I don't understand.
Well...
all of these are...
I wish this was
positive.
Completely real, otherwise then we'd have the money.
These memories and emotions are positive? Oh, you were so happy here, happy with us. I don't understand.
You're mad at me.
Yeah, Mom, I'm mad. I don't understand. You were happy here, happy with us. But you still left.
I'm sorry. I had to. Is there another reason? Other than that? Other than wanderlust?
I remember a mother pregnant with her first child. She's hopeful, in love, but
I want 20 grand.
resentful.
My mum wasn't around for ages. She can give me 20 grand.
Trapped. Trapped with an impossible choice. She's invisible in plain sight. You take care of everyone. No one takes care of you. You strain under pressure. freedom on one side, family on the other. Why can't they be the same? You break and carry the shards of yourself in a bag hoisted across your shoulder. Lilith Cunningham. My mother.
Who passed on all her responsibility to you.
I see you. Now with terrifying clarity. You and I are more alike than I'd like to admit.
Yes, but it's because you were completely stifled now, far more than she ever managed to be stifled. Your father took that picture.
You look happy.
I was.
Then why did you leave?
Because I also wasn't.
That's not good enough.
I mean, that is legitimately not good enough. I know.
We need to save the others. Can you help me?
Yes. Take the relic. Meet me in the living room. We're gonna shove it up Skullman's ass. Let's fucking go. Found all relics. I just got that trophy, by the way.
I've got the relic. What now?
The Skullman sealed them away. Use this spot. I can pull them back from here.
Wait. Aren't you afraid he'll take you too? I can't lose all of you.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. It's actually refreshing that it's not justifiable what her actions were. Like, there is no justification fully for what she's done. There are circumstances that could lead to someone taking those actions, but are they justifiable actions? Not really, right? And as a result, the game doesn't try and defend it. It doesn't try and be like, oh, this is okay. And that's good, because it isn't okay. There's no okay that could possibly be okay from the outcome, unless something utterly horrific was happening to her. And it wasn't.
Why didn't that work?
I was afraid of this.
What?
Nothing to worry about. The Skullman's just closer than I thought.
Closer? Sounds like something we should be worried about, Mom.
He's not here yet. We just need more power. The other relics. You restored them?
Yeah, why? You need me to get them?
Yep. I need all of them to break his curse. Do we have to really go back through all the fucking rooms?
So now I've got to trudge back through the haunted house.
You can do it.
Thanks.
There's a lot of going back and forth that might be a bit needless in this. I'll be waiting in your return. Alright, thanks. Oh my god, do I have to wait for this to dissipate before I can open the door? I do. Jesus Christ. Can't open a door until I've stared at some text long enough.
2 more. Oh shit, the clutter's gone. No complaints here. Makes getting around a lot easier.
I'm just gonna get them in the order, otherwise I'm gonna forget where they are. I'm guessing Skull-chan might be a little upset. With us doing this. Yeah, I thought he might be. You alright?
Ugh, not this thing.
I can't go net around here. I can't. Oh no. I can't go in that room to get the relic. So what do I do? I guess I'll try from this side. What a prick. Oh.
Okay. One more to go.
Guess we had to bait him round in a circle there.
I expected him to be outside this door, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys.
That's it. Now, to get these to Mom in the living room.
I think we can take a shortcut through here to get to the living room. Yeah, we can. Alright, Skull Boy. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Boom, boom, boom. I said boom, go on, there. Here goes nothing. If you will do the honors, what do I have to do? We've got this.
Yeah, we've got this.
Mum, you're fucking useless. I don't really have that much of fucking, you know, belief in you. Oh, I just got the trophy beat the game, so I guess everything's fine! Mum! I was always here. Tell that to Joni.
Stop. It's okay. It's okay. You're all here now. Vestiges of people I wasn't sure I'd ever see again. That's what matters. There's a lot of shit I gotta work through. I know this is just the beginning, but you all mean the world to me. Thank you for helping me remember that. Right now, we've got bigger problems. There's an unwelcome guest.
I think this
in
isn't
our
the end,
home.
because we've got to kill the Skullman.
Let's go kick that fucker out.
Yes, hell yeah. One more adventure. Language, Firefly.
We can get rid of him, can't we? I hope that speech wasn't for nothing.
We can. We'll use the relics. Meet you in the basement. Okay.
Basement. Right.
Are you gonna bring him with us, or what? Joni, I'm proud of you. Thanks, Mom. Oh, I do have to bring the relics. God damn it. At least I didn't go all the way down in the basement before I realized. Why can't you floating orbs do anything, by the way? Why can't I pick any of these up? Has the game glitched? They don't have a cursor anymore? This is a little bit worrying. Oh, what is it?
If I'm being straight, I'm scared. I don't know how we're gonna beat this thing.
It's okay to be afraid. We're with you now. We'll finish this. Together.
Right. Together.
Okay, now I can have a curse, thank you. Head to the basement. Like, it very much seems like everything was done there. And then they were like, actually, no, I'm going to talk more. Ready?
Could ask you the same.
We're all ready.
What now?
Place the relics. We'll show you where. Follow the lights. Follow our lights. You can do this, sis.
Thanks.
Follow me. Okay. Welcome back. Oh shit. It's sucking me in. I actually have to fight against it. You think your family can help you? You think your family can help you? I'm trying to read the text, okay? Just because I slightly move my head doesn't mean you don't have my attention. All you have are memories. Useless memories. You'll always be alone. We've got you. Thanks, Cole. Everyone to your spots. Place the relics, Joni. Oh, I see.
Dead end? No!
I'm being really fucked with here, huh? Got you, sis.
Thanks, Sarah.
Co-op Coven for the win. Now hurry. This is our final boss fight, I guess. Oh, that's just the first connection. This is really confusing. I'll clear a path for you. Follow me. Stand back.
Damn, Grandma, nice lift.
I'm full of surprises. Pretzel agrees. Alright, where the fuck is Dad? He's over there. Pretzel, not now, honey. And by that I mean shut up.
Oh, shit. That was close. How do I get back there now?
Gotta get creative. Follow me. See you on the other side.
Always thinking outside the box.
Oh, Dad made a teleporter for us. One more. Alright, I'm coming, Mum. Are you sure you're not
How do we get through?
How do we get through here? Sorry. Back up.
Mom! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's finish this. It's over. That made me think. You're not nothing. That's like strong bad. It's over. Don't listen. No. Keep going. I'm in control here.
No, you're not.
You're almost there. Let's go. We're reaching. We're reaching. At the slowest speed possible. God damn it. You can do this. Finish it. Love you. Get fucked, Skullboy. It's gonna go right up your nose. Broke the curse. The entire house is destroyed. And we can't get any money for it.
Oh, we did it. The Skullman's gone. Vanished without a trace. But with him,
All the vestiges are gone, yeah.
too.
Including the ones you can't even speak to.
I've still got the house. My grandmother's house. Even without the vestiges, I still have everything here to remember.
Yeah, we haven't sold the house. We've sold bits of the house, but not the whole
Grandma
house.
taught me. It's never too late for one more adventure. The Skullman gambled on my weakness, my over self-reliance, my short-sightedness. wounds I never took the time to heal. And he lost. Dad always taught me the best way to catch fireflies was patience. Never imposed, never forced. Guess his patience paid off. This firefly's ready to reconnect.
On the map we found of the house, there were lots of outbuildings and stuff that had been built. I'm guessing she sold off those to different people.
Maybe I got lucky. Auspicious, as Sarah would say. Oh, but it's more than that. I had my family. Oh, I should take a trip out west. Spend some time with Sarah. Just the two of us.
Oh, she doesn't hate her sister anymore.
Let her take the wheel for once. Even if I never see the vestiges again, oh, they've opened.
And they gave us 20 grand! 20 grand!
It's not over.
Holy shit!
Found something else in the envelope Mom left me. A phone number.
For 20 grand! You gonna call
I've been
Mum?
holding on for too long. Oh. Time to stop fighting the current.
20 grand! 20 fucking grand!
Edith, I owe you an apology. You're not gonna believe the night I just had. Oh, maybe you will. Sorry, I've been pushing you away lately. I've been, well, you know. Wanna grab a late lunch at Oz's today? My treat. I'll fill you in on everything.
This is our friend slash possibly ex-girlfriend, by the way, from the start of the game that was on the phone then.
Hey, sis.
This is
Sorry,
Sarah.
I haven't been returning your calls. I got your postcard. Thanks for checking up on them.
So Dad is alive. I
Dad
thought Dad was dead
really
for some reason, but he's
appreciates
not. He just fucked off.
That's not why I called. It's time I come out and see your operation in LA. I've heard so much about it. I'm proud of you, sis. Anyway, call me back, jerkface.
Mom's gonna be the last phone call?
Hi, Grandma. It's been a while. Hope everything's going okay. Sarah told me...
Yeah, I don't think anyone's dead.
The house is still doing good. I recently, took a tour of your old library. Found some really helpful stuff in there. So, thanks for that. I'm coming to see you and Dad soon. Oh boy, do I have an adventure to tell you about. I'd love to hear more about yours, too. I know you've got quite the backlog. Love you.
If I was as chill as this woman,
Dad.
I'd do a lot of things.
I wanted to tell you that I miss you. I'm sorry I haven't been there for you and Grandma. Glad Sarah has. I'm gonna come up and see y'all soon. And, I'm just really glad you're my dad. Talk more later, but, I needed to say that. Okay, bye.
I'm not sure I'd do the House on Haunted
Hey,
Hill
Mom.
remake. That's horrible, that.
It's me. Surprise.
For $1 million.
Found this number in the envelope you left. Thanks, by the way. This is harder than I thought it'd be. I think what I'm trying to say is I'd like to see you. If you'd like to see me. I can't forgive you, but I can understand. Well, as much as I can. I'm tired of stuffing my past away, hoping that if I don't look at it, it'll just go away. there's too much to talk about. Voicemail really isn't the place, so I'll end with this. You're my mom. I love you, and here's to second chances.
Oh, you get a trophy for going through the credits, by the way. Thank you for the bits, Chewbacca. Very quickly, my thoughts, because I've got to wrap up. I thought this was pretty good. I don't think it was, like, groundbreakingly good, but I thought it was a decent little walking sim with a good story that more or less completely resolves itself by the end. I'm not sure if all the reactions to stuff in this are believable, but I'll take them at face value for what they are. I think it's got some good messages behind it, and it's got some fun moments. Definitely not a terribly bad game for a small game made by 4 people. I think they probably have a bright future ahead of them as a studio, especially if they can make some things that build on this kind of experience and make it a bit more streamlined and perhaps with a bit better writing. It's still decent. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I think it's actually like significantly better than average for a small dev team. I think it's good. I think it's all right. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like and comment. If you're watching this on Twitch, I hate you all. And that's The Haunting of Joni Evars.